Hey guys, it's Miss Ramsey again here to give you your daily math lesson for today, April 8th. We have been working on time, and hopefully by now we know that elapsed time is all the time in between a start and an end time. And we know that the strategy that we're going to use to figure this out is a number line. Today it's going to be a little bit different because I will give you the end time and the elapsed time, and we have to actually go backwards to find the start time. Okay, so let's start with today's I can. So I can find the start time when given the end time and elapsed time. Okay, so everybody read it with me again. I can find the start time when given the end time and elapsed time. And if you remember, this week we have been using movies to practice time. So I'm going to tell you that my movie ended at 3:15 p.m. Okay? And then I'm going to tell you that my elapsed time, which is all the time in between, elapsed time would be how long the movie lasts. Okay? And this is going to be a really long movie because this movie lasts 2 hours and 40 minutes. Okay? And if you remember, we were using a number line. We want to make it really big so that we have room for all of our jumps. The beginning of our number line would be our start time. The end of it would be our end time. And then we're going to put whatever information we already have on our number line. Well, I know that my end time was 3:15, so I'm going to put 3:15 at the end. Okay? And then I know that my elapsed time is 2 hours and 40 minutes. Okay? So the part that I do not know is my start time. Okay? Since we only have information about the end time, we're actually going to have to do our jumps backwards in order to figure out the start time. Okay? So we still want to do the same steps. So step 1 would be to do your hours. And step 2 would be to do your minutes. Okay? So I have 2 hours to do. So I'm going to do 1 hour and I'm going backwards. So if it's 3:15 and I'm going back in time an hour, another hour back in time would be 2:15. Then I need to go back another hour. And if it's 2:15, if I go back in time an hour, now it's going to be 1:15. Okay, so I've done my hours. Check that one. Now let's do our minutes. We have to go back 40 minutes. Okay, so we always want to do 10-minute jumps or 5-minute jumps. Okay, so if I go back 10 minutes and it's 1:15, if I go back 10 minutes, now it's going to be 1:05. Okay. Now if I go back another 10 minutes, this one's tricky because it's 1:05. Think about what time it would be if you go back 10 minutes. Okay. So 5 minutes would be 1 o'clock. Another 5 minutes would be 12:55. Okay. And so far I've went 10, 20, and I need to go 40. So I need to do 20 more minutes. So I'm going to do another 10 minutes. If it's 12:55 and I go back 10 minutes, now it's going to be 12:45. And I've went 10, 20, 30, so I need to go 10 more. If it's 12:45 and I go back 10 minutes, now it's 12:35. So now I have figured out that my start time is 12:35, and I did my minutes. So I know that if I want to be on time to see this movie, then I need to get there at least 12:35. So remember, when you have the end time and you're trying to figure out the start time, you have to go backwards to figure out your start time. Okay? All right, I hope you guys are doing very well on your remote learning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.